guys, Julie Dawn Girl here, and today I'm going to be starting a new series called Star Stable Theories, and it's basically everything mysterious about Star Stable, everything that kind of needs to be addressed, and everything that we're going to be doing that is unknown to the Star Stable world and the community. So I really hope you enjoy the series. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is how Evergray gets to Pandoria, because this is kind of a mystery, and he said that before he got sick from Pandoria, it was kind of like his second home. But let's just get right into this theory. Okay, so the first piece of evidence that I have to talk about is how Evergray says that Pandoria is his second home. He wasn't doubted that he was ever in Pandoria, and he describes it as such, so he was really associated with Pandoria. But the question that we're asking today is, how did Evergray get to Pandoria if we had the other methods of getting there? And that's what we're addressing today. Okay, so the 5 different methods that we know of for getting in and out of traveling in and out of Pandoria are the keystone that we destroyed in the recent story quests, the dark core portal at the oil rig, the Pandoric cracks and the Pandoric rifts, and the keystone that Evergray talks about from that was in the broken statue in Guardian's Dale. So we have these 4 methods, but now let's see if we can eliminate a couple. Okay, so the first item that I'm going to talk about is the Pandoric keystone. And Evergray could not have used this ever to get into Pandoria, maybe once or twice, but we know that Avalon was keeping it safe, and I'm pretty sure that Evergray would not have access to it as he was banished during the time that Avalon was keeping the keystone. And now it's destroyed, so he couldn't get into Pandoria through the keystone. The next portal that we have here is the portal at the dark core oil rig, and we know that this is a portal to Pandoria most likely because it when you go in it a number of times in the game, there's a flash of pink on your screen, and the only thing so far that we know that is pink is Pandoric energy and Pandoria. So that's how we know that this is in fact a portal to Pandoria. But Evergray could not have used this because as far as we know, he is not associated with Dark Core, and as we know, the oil rig is very heavily guarded, and I doubt that Evergray would go through all the trouble to get into the oil rig just to go to Pandoria. So there has to be some other way. The next source with a Pandoric energy flow is the Pandoric cracks, and I don't think that this is a possibility for Evergray, as far as we know, you cannot go to Pandoria through the cracks. Pandoric energy leaks out of the cracks. So things can only get out of the Pandoric cracks, not in. Okay, so the next option that we have is the Pandoric rifts. And us with our characters can currently enter the rifts right now because they said that they're popping up around Jorvik because the level of Pandoric energy is very high right now. But it was not high before Dark Core started to mess with us in Garnock and everything like that. It was not high. So Evergray has been exiled for a long time as it's portrayed in Star Stable, and so there's no possible way the rifts could have been so active before. And he also does say in one of the quests that the rifts are very rare and they only pop up once or twice every few years. And so there is not a good chance that Evergray entered Pandoria multiple times and practically lived there with the rifts. So you might be wondering, what's your point with crossing out all of these various ways to get into Pandoria? My point is that if all of this information that I've told you so far is correct, and I'm not saying it is, but that's my theory. If all of this is correct, what I've been saying so far in this video, then that leaves only one option for Evergray to get into Pandoria, and that is the keystone that was inside of one of the statues. And when we talk to Evergray in one of the quests, he seems to know a lot about the history of the statues, and it comes off as that he was there before the statue was knocked down. And so I'm wondering if it's possible if Evergray actually knocked the statue down. And I've seen it in another video, another theory video. I'll link it in the description down below. You can watch it if you want more detail on this theory. And also during one of the quests, Avalon briefly says that he kind of hints at why Evergray was exiled, and he calls him a thief, and that could indicate that he was trying to steal the keystone from the statue. But it's pretty direct indication, almost perfect indication that he would do this. Evergray could have broken the statue, because why would Dark Core want the statue? Why would Dark Core break the statue if they already seemingly have a Pandoric portal at their secret oil rig? There's just simply, they wouldn't need another way to get into Pandoria. But the only person who did need a way to get into Pandoria was Evergray, to make his medicine and to do everything. And this keystone was the perfect option for him. Alright everyone, so I really hope you enjoyed that theory video. You can comment down below what you think. Do you think Evergray could have destroyed the statue and not Dark War? Do you think that Evergray isn't what he claims he is? Do you think that Avalon has more secrets about Evergray? Do you think that the Soul Riders know more about Evergray than we do? Just comment any opinions on this video below, and you can also comment ideas for theories that I can do in my next theory videos. So I hope to see you in my next video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye everyone.